Hi, this is Rashika Pandey. Welcome to the online classes of C++. In my previous video, we have discussed about when and how C++ was developed, what are the general terms used in C++ programming, applications which are built using C++, advantages. Now, today in this video, we will discuss some of the building blocks of C++ using which we will be able to create our program. Now, what are the building blocks? We have constants, variables, data types and keywords. Now let us see what are constants. Children, constants are those values which does not change. Here it is an entity which doesn't change. There are different types of constants. For an example, integer constants, floating point constants, character constant and string constant. Now what are integer constant? Integer constants are those constants without a decimal point. For an example, 44, 86 and so on. Similarly, we have floating point constants. Floating point constants are those constants which have decimal point, or these are decimal numbers. For an example, 12.23, 7.05 and so on. Now we have character constants. Students, character constants are those constants which are written inside a single inverted commas. For an example, a single letter has to be written inside the single quote. Just like A, we have written capital A also, and we have put a 3, means we can create a number into the form of a character by writing a number inside a single inverted commas. We have written 3. Now this 3 is no more a number. Now it has become a character. Why? Because we have written 3 inside single inverted comma. Similarly, asterisk is also there. Our special symbols can also be considered as character if we write them in single quote, inside single quote. Similarly, if we put a space inside the single quote, single space can be counted as a character constant. Now, what are string constants? String constants are basically a bunch of characters. For an example, computer. But what is the difference between this and this? Characters are written inside a single quote, whereas strings are written inside a double quotes. Characters are your single alphabet or digits, whereas strings are bunch of characters. For example, computer. For example, Jaipuria. All these are examples of string constants. Now we will see what are variables. They are the names given to the memory location to access it easily. Consider you all have your names, okay, and everybody is known by their names. Similar concept is there. We give name to the memory location. Variables are the names which are given to the memory location. On whatever memory location we are going to save our value, we give a name to that location so that in future whenever we will refer to that variable, a value which is being stored in that variable will be reflected. For an example, A is equals to 5. Now this value 5 is being stored in the memory location with a name A. A is your variable. What is it? A variable. Okay, it is a name given to this value. Similarly, A is equals to 2.5. Now this is a floating point constant as we have discussed above. So A is equals to 2.5. Now A is a variable name and it stores the value 2.5. Now whenever we will call this, a value 2.5 will be reflected. Similarly, name is equals to, in double inverted commas, A, B and C. ABC. It's a name. Again, whenever we will call name, a value which is being stored in this variable will be reflected. Similarly, P is equals to, in single inverted comma, we have written A. Whenever we will call P, this value will be reflected. So basically, variables are the names given to the memory location to access it easily in your future whenever you want to access it. Now we will see what are data types. As Just now we have seen what are variables. Variables are the names given to the memory location. Now what are data types? When we store the value, we give the names to the variable. That time the compiler wants to know what type of data we are going to store in that variable. Okay, so the type of data stored in the variable is known as data type. Whatever type of data we are going to store, that is known as data type. There are 4 types: integer, character, floating point, boolean. Now what are integer? Just now in the variable we have discussed a equals to 5. 5 is your integer constant. So for that we have to give int as a data type, which declares a as a variable which will only hold integer value. Now if we will try to put a floating point value in this, it will not take it. It will give you an error, because we have declared this variable as integer by using a word int. Int is a keyword. We have used this and we have declared it as integer. So we will store only integer values in this. Similarly, for character, we have to write char, char, where char p now will only store character value and no other values. Similarly, float a equals to 2.5. Now we have declared this a as float. Now this a will only take up these floating point values and not integer values. And there is one more, boolean. Bool, ch. Ch is your variable and bool is your data type. Basically this is used for storing true and false values. Now we will see what are keywords. Children, keywords are the words whose meanings are already defined in the compiler. Means we cannot use them for any other purpose. These are the words whose meanings are already known to the compiler. Suppose we want to use these keywords as the integer name, as a variable name, we cannot use them. Why? Because their meanings are for some specific task and their meanings and their purpose is been declared in the compiler already. So we cannot use them as any other thing. We have to use them for their purpose which is been already declared. We cannot use them to name a value or to name a variable. For an example, int is what? Is your data type. We cannot use them as a variable name. We cannot write int equals to 5 because int is a data type. We cannot use them as a variable name. Similarly, void is there, main is there, cin, cout, and so many are there. Keywords are those words whose meanings are already reserved or whose meanings are already known to the compiler.